Hey everyone, welcome to Micro Adventures. Ellie here. I'm outdoors in Mexico and I'm bringing you a full body workout with an upper body focus. Set of hand weights would be nice next to your front platform. A little bit of space in front of your front platform also going to be helpful. And we're going to kick things off on one white spring. We're going to begin in a reverse cobra. So knees on your front platform, hands to your carriage. You're gonna find a kneeling plank position to start. So maybe driving down through the heels of the hands, lifting the space between the shoulder blades, wrap your abs in and around you, squeeze your glutes. And then from here, we'll start to send the carriage out away from us as we find a bend in the elbows. So targeting the backs of the arms and the core, drive through the heels of the hands, slowly lift up. Now I like to place my hands on the sides of the rails because, as you should know by this point, Cobra is not necessarily about lowering all the way down onto the elbows. So if you do place your hands on the carriage, right, what we don't want to do is collapse down to the forearms, right? We want to bring our elbows down maybe as low as a hover, and then we want to rise back up through the heels of the hands with control. Now, I don't exactly love my hands on the cushy part because it gets a little sinky and the stance is just a little bit too narrow. You do want to try to have your hands beneath your shoulders. That's where you're going to feel the best alignment in your plank and the best kind of engagement through the upper body. We're going to go just 10 seconds here. You have a reverse bear crawl with a couple of push-ups in 4. Tuck the toes in 3, 2, bring it on up to the toes. So we're in reverse plank from here. Option here to take a push-up. And then we're gonna go reverse bear crawl. So we're gonna bend through the knees. Once the knees are underneath the hips, step both feet back to the floor behind you, step both feet up to the platform. Option to drop a push-up here in that hovering bear, and then lengthen back out into your plank. Again, drop a push-up there. Right, we go reverse bear, strong core. Keep the hips level as you step your feet back to the floor. As you step your feet up, maybe a little push up, lengthen back out into your plank. Let's keep this going. You've got just 15 seconds. We're gonna have a seat on the floor in front of our front platform. We're gonna get into a V-sit, grab a light set of hand weights. We're gonna do around the world arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So have a seat in front of your front platform. Feet on the carriage, arms extended out at heart center, anchor down through the core, shoulders away from the ears. From here, we go around the world. So we're gonna open one arm out to the side, maybe tap to the floor, lift back up, come through center, over to the other side. Right, so we've done this around the world quite a bit, typically at the back of the machine. Right, and why I like using the floor here in this position is you're sort of in this forced V-sit position, right? So chest is lifted, you're hinged back, you're kind of forced to just hold your core really steady here. And then adding the weights, getting just a little bit more for the upper body, especially since that's our focus of this class. All right, we're gonna go just 15 more seconds. We are going 2 black springs. We're gonna be on the left-hand side of your micro, facing the back. You've got a halfway bicep curl on deck. Let's go 2 black springs in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. So change your springs. We're going 2 black springs. You'll be on the left-hand side of your micro facing the back. Your right hand comes to the carriage. From here, crawl your body forward so you've got some resistance on the carriage. Start with your right arm straight out behind you. Now from here, you're gonna bicep curl the carriage to a 90-degree bend, and then you're gonna allow the carriage to slowly drift back so your right arm is straight. You're in tabletop here, so strong core, knees hip width apart, knees under the hips. And this isn't quite a full range bicep curl, it's just a halfway curl. If you need more resistance, walk your body towards your back platform. Less resistance, scoot your body back, and then if you want a little bit more core, float your left leg up. Focus in on flexing your bicep. Try to make sure you're not bending at any awkward angles with the wrist. Good. In 4, we're gonna hold that curl. In 3, 2, find a curl, hold, pause, stronger through the core. Give me little pulses, little pulses. Flex and squeeze the bicep. Pulse it here for 8, 7, 6. We go serve the carriage in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Left hand plants on the floor. Right arm's gonna push the carriage forward using your bicep, chest, and shoulder. Bend through the right elbow, slowly resist back. So right away, if you don't have enough resistance, crawl your body forward. Right, you wanna feel this in the first rep. Abs are on, shoulders away from the ears, and really focus right side chest, right arm, pushing the carriage out, and then resisting on the way back in. Good, we're gonna go just 10 more seconds with a slow, controlled movement. Check back in with your wrist. We don't want it bending at any strange angles. Send the carriage out right here and hold it out and give me a little pulse. Little pulse, 10 seconds. We're gonna get into a tabletop chest fly. You're gonna straddle the numbered monorail in 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring the carriage back. You're gonna place your hands on the opposite side of the monorail from where you started, and then right hand to the back edge of the carriage, knees to the floor, and it's gonna be a chest fly. So you're gonna slide your right arm across the chest, across the midline of your body, and then resist back out. So, really strong through the core. You want a decent bend here in your right arm, and you're just gonna slide the right arm across the chest. Now, if you need more resistance, again, you scoot closer to your back platform. Less resistance, you scoot closer to your front platform. So make any adjustments you need to. Again, if you're looking for more core, you can lift your left leg up, right? You can maybe find a bungee kick position. You can extend the leg long, whatever you need. Just make sure you're not taking away from the chest here. Slow and controlled. Try to keep the same bend in your elbow the whole time as you slide that arm towards the middle of the chest. In 3, bring it across the chest and hold. In 2 and 1, slide that arm across your chest. Give me little pulses, little pulses. 10 seconds. We are just gonna switch to the other side. So we'll get into that left side chest fly in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop on over to the other side. Right hand plants, knees down. Left arm is attached to the carriage, and we're gonna start sliding the left arm across the chest. So right into side 2, right? Try to keep the bend in your left elbow the same the whole time. You're sliding the whole arm across the body. And again, mindful of the wrist, right? We don't want to be bending at the wrist. Good, use your chest to slide that arm across the body. Option to float the right leg if you'd like a little bit more core. Don't let it distract from the upper body. In 4, we're gonna find that hold. In 3, 2, find your hold right here. Give me those little pulses, 10 seconds. We're gonna just serve the carriage side 2 in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So scoot back, stay on the same side of the machine. Let's go serve the carriage. Left hand to the carriage here. You can sit your glutes back towards your heels and just start to press the left arm forward, right? And then resist back in. And you wanna be seated probably pretty close to your micro so that your arm isn't splaying out wide to the side, but your shoulder is behind your elbow, behind your wrist, pushing the carriage forward. Resisting in, and I like to let my elbow kind of drift up and back behind me a little bit as I do this. It can help keep the wrist more neutral. So as you push the carriage forward, you're kind of sliding your hand beneath the carriage, and as you resist back, the elbow is kind of lifting up and back behind you. Keep going just like this. Remember, if you need more resistance, closer to the back platform. Less resistance, we're scooting back. Send it out on this next one and find that hold. Give me those little pulses, little pulses. Your goal here on these pulses is to find the burn. 10 seconds. We're gonna get into our halfway bicep curl in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So come up to tabletop here. Let your left arm be totally straight, and you want a little bit of spring tension on the carriage to start. From there, it is a halfway curl. So you're gonna bring that arm to 90 and then resist back. Flex your left bicep, strong core. Again, option to float the right leg here. If you're seeking just a little bit more for your core, square your hips and shoulders to the floor and keep your wrist nice and neutral. Nice work, friends. You've got 20 seconds left in this move. We're gonna get on to one white spring next. We're gonna stay on the same side of the machine. We're gonna get into our right leg. It is a reverse floor lunge on deck, but first we're gonna hold and pulse in 3, 2, hold the carriage. Give me those little pulses. Flex your left bicep, 10 seconds. It is one white spring. You have a reverse floor lunge, right foot next to the back platform in 3, 2, and 1. Change your springs. Take your carriage with you to the back of the machine. Right foot plants next to your back platform. Left toes tuck onto the carriage. Here we are. Reverse floor lunge to start out your right leg. So big hinge forward from the hips as you lower down into that lunge. Pause at the bottom. Strong core drive through the right heel slowly and with control lift up. Now let's see if we can get the arms working as well. So we're not hanging on to weights. So I want you to flex the muscles in the arms. You're going to sweep the arms forward as you lower into your lunge. Pause and then press back through the palms as you slowly lift up. Right, so just getting a little bit of mindful engagement through the upper body, through the core as we do this leg exercise. Great job, friends. We are cruising right along. Okay, I just want you to know for the next leg exercise, we're gonna stay on the same side of the micro, but we'll be up front. So just keep that in mind. Stay on this side of your machine. In 4, we're gonna take it down and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down into your lowest lunge, hold. Take your outer right glute and wrap it towards the back of your machine. Freeze your right knee. Left knee is coming in nice and slow. Left leg is kicking out nice and long. Shoulders relaxed. Don't round or slump through the upper body. Chest is open and lifted so you can breathe here, right? Challenge yourself. Can you sink a little bit lower? Find your edge and play with it just a little bit. In 3, we go back to our lunge. In 2, 1, drive through the right heel, add in the arms, go back. You've got 25 seconds left in your reverse floor lunge, just 20 now. Okay, listen up. We have a spring change on deck. We will be going to one red spring, and you've got micro donkey kicks up next. So we're gonna be up front, stay on the same side of your micro, just turn around. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change your springs. Let's go one red spring. Left hand, left knee on the floor. Right hand on top of your front platform, or maybe that high handlebar. Right heel is at the back edge of your carriage. So first thing I want you to do is square your shoulders forward, bring your shoulders slightly behind your wrist, hug your elbows in towards the midline of your body. Scoot your left knee back so it's directly under your left hip. Option right from the get-go. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts, right leg kicks. So the flying option in this micro donkey kick is going to get us more upper body and more core, right? And you don't have to fly the whole time. Maybe you lift the knee and fly for like a couple breaths at a time, set the knee down. And that is going to help us build some strength and stamina in that fly, right? Flying for 10 seconds is better than not flying at all. That being said, if you're feeling the tension in your traps, your neck, your shoulders, right? Don't mess around with the fly today. If you need a little more resistance in your right leg, we're scooting back. Less resistance, we're inching forward, right? And little adjustments make a big difference in every exercise. In 4, send the right leg out and hold. In 3, 2, send the right leg out, hold. Energy in your right heel. Use your right glute to send the carriage out an inch, back in an inch. Out an inch, back in an inch. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the carriage steady. Left toes tuck. I want you to lift the left knee off of the mat. You're gonna dip your left knee down an inch, lift up an inch. Strong core. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Keep the left knee hovering or set it down. Go back to your donkey kick. You have just 33 seconds left in this move. Spot where your dumbbells are at. We are gonna use those next. We've got a floor runner's split squat. So we're gonna set up for like a floor runner's lunge, but we're actually gonna do split squats. And we're gonna add in some bicep curls with our weights. 13 seconds to go. It will be right foot forward to the floor, left toes to your carriage in 5. Stay with me for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your weights, right foot on the floor in front of the front platform, left toes to the carriage. From here, sit your hips down and back. A little bit of tension on the carriage, but not a ton. We're gonna sink down as low as we can. Okay, drive through the right heel. You're gonna find a bicep curl on the way up. Dip your left knee down towards the machine, arms lengthen on the way down. So, carriage is gonna stay steady, right? We're set up like we're gonna do runner's lunge, but we're actually doing split squats. So we're lowering down, driving through the right heel, lifting up. You're gonna feel a ton of work in your left quad. I can see a hummingbird. It's my favorite thing about facing this way. Just beneath me here is there's some kind of tree or bush that has tons of flowers, and there's always hummingbirds out while I'm filming class. It's so cool. All right, I want you to find a little bit of a hinge forward from your hips, a little bit more body weight into your right heel, and feel your right glute really start to fire up here. There it is. Woo. In 4, we're gonna hold it down low. In 3, 2, bring it down low, hold. Now let's go runner's lunge. You're gonna send the left leg out as you bicep curl, weights to shoulders, resist in. Sit your right glute down and back. You're not gonna be here long. You've got 35 seconds. We are headed into a glute bridge next. You've got 25 seconds, stay here. Just gonna adjust my mic so that I don't lay down on it. Great job, friends. We've got that glute bridge coming up next. Both feet will be on the floor, head, neck, and shoulders on your carriage in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, lower down. So adjust yourselves so your head, neck, and shoulders are resting comfortably on your carriage. Feet on the floor, hip width apart, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, lift up. So pause here for a moment. Energetically squeeze your inner thighs kind of towards one another, and then think about reaching your knees forward to the front of the space that you're in. Squeeze your glutes, strong core. From here, the carriage stays steady. We're just gonna lower our hips down, maybe tapping the machine below us. Drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, lift up. Arms can float above the chest. Good. You're welcome to have weights on top of your hip creases as you do this. But on this next move, you might not want the weights, as it's gonna be kind of intense. So keep going with these glute bridges, really squeeze your glutes, right? Use control through the abs to dip your hips down, squeeze, lift up, right? Make sure you're not over tucking the hips at the top or just squeezing the glutes. Squeeze, lower down. On this next one, hold it up. Give me little squeezes at the top. Energetic hug of the inner thighs, squeeze your glutes. Good, in 4, hold. In 3, 2, hold it up. We're gonna do some hamstring walkouts, so feel into your hips, keep them nice and even. If you need to, bring your arms down to your carriage to help stabilize you. So you're almost like pushing your elbows down into the carriage. From here, you're gonna walk your right heel forward, your left heel forward, and then you're gonna walk your right heel in, your left heel in. And then we'll walk left foot forward, right foot forward, left heel in, right heel in. Keep driving through your heels, keep lifting your hips up. So these are little hamstring walkouts. You walk the feet forward, forward, back, back, and then you do the other side. So you're just alternating which leg leads this walkout. Your carriage might move a little bit, but you should feel your hamstrings like freaking crazy here. Good, keep it going. We're gonna hold this bridge in 3, 2, hold your bridge right here. Strong core, recommit. Maybe drive the arms down into the carriage below you. We're going knee drives. You're gonna pull the left knee in towards the chest, set the left knee down. Right knee in towards the chest, set it down. Use your core. Keep your hips stable. You're really driving down through the foot that's still on the mat as you drive one knee in towards your chest. You are 25 seconds into these knee drives. We've got 35 seconds to go. Stay in your bridge. Keep driving those knees in towards your chest. Awesome work here, friends. 25 seconds. We are gonna hit a little reverse floor wheelbarrow with a push-up. So we're gonna stay on this one red spring. We're gonna roll up to seated and turn around. Knees will be on the floor in front of your front platform in about 10 seconds. Stay focused, stay with me. This is gonna be just a little recess from our leg series in 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it on up, knees to the floor in front of the front platform, turn to face the back of the machine, hands to the carriage. You're going 1 reverse wheelbarrow. So on this heavy spring setting, really be mindful, really take your time. Squeeze your glutes, wrap your abs in and around you. And then we go 1 push-up. Strong through the core, right? 0 sway or dipping in your lower back. And if you feel like the spring tension feels a little too intense, just walk your hands forward a little bit, right? That's gonna alleviate that. You do wanna feel this heavy spring tension, but go super, super slow so that you feel your core working here. Great job, friends. We're gonna go 15 seconds. We will stand up. We're gonna grab our hand weights. We've got our floor runners split squats. And this time we're gonna hit a hammer curl. So it will be left foot forward to the floor, weights in hand. We're gonna get into those floor runners split squats. In 3, 2, 1, grab your weights, left foot forward, drop the right knee down. Palms face in towards the sides of your body, little hinge forward from the hips. Now from here, as we drive through the left heel, we're gonna find a hammer curl on the way up, and then we'll drop it down low, sink down into that split squat. So it is a split squat with a hammer curl. Good, keep going here. Breathe into it. Focus on the movement, slow and controlled. You're dipping your right knee down towards the machine, and you are lifting by driving through your left heel, right? Really firing up your left glute here. Carriage stays nice and stable. And think about your left glute reaching down and back to the carriage behind you. Hips and shoulders squared forward. If you're starting to feel a little tremor, a little shake, a good burn in that right quad, that's to be expected. In 4, hold it down. In 3, 2, hold it down, lowest point, wrap your outer left glute down and back. Now let's go runner's lunge with a hammer curl. You don't have a lot of time here, just about 40 seconds. That's what we did on the other side. So stay low, maybe a bigger hinge forward from the hip, maybe a little more energy down through the left heel. Okay, on deck, we are going micro donkey kicks for the left leg. We will be on the right-hand side of your front platform. You have micro donkey kicks on deck. Let's go 20 seconds here. Stay focused, stay in the move, keep it going. Super proud of you guys. Let's go 10. Can you sink down a little lower, move that carriage a little slower. We go micro donkey kicks. You'll be on the right-hand side of your front platform in 3, 2, and 1. So right knee, right hand to the floor, left hand top of the front platform, left heel finds the carriage. Right, get yourself set up. Square your shoulders forward. You want to leverage your shoulders behind your wrist, soft bend in the elbows, and hug the outer edges of your arms towards the midline of your body. Right away, option to tuck your right toes and fly the right knee. And we'll start sending the left leg out for your donkey kick, resisting right back in. So the fly of the knee, right? To me, it is a little bit more manageable on the micro than it is on the mega. So if you've never tried it before, give it a shot. But even just 10, 15 seconds, hovering that knee is gonna get you a little bit more intensity. So getting a little bit more core, a little bit more upper body, which is our focus today. That's why I've put this move in class, is because this is a leg exercise that really is full body. Even if you keep the knee down, focus on the arms, right? You don't have to lift to get the arms engaged. Think about the outer edges of your arms wrapping in towards your body, elbows soft, your chest is engaged, your abs are engaged, everything is working. In 4, we'll send it out, little hold in 3, 2, send it out right here, little hold. Give me those pulses. Use your left glute to push the carriage out an inch, back in an inch. Can you float your left knee up just a tiny bit higher? You're here for 4, for 3, 2, hold, tuck the right toes, hover the right knee. It's up an inch, back down an inch, strong through your core, you got this. For 4, 3, 2, keep the knee hovering or set it down, go back to your micro donkey kick, full range of motion. 35 seconds on the clock, stay in your micro donkey kick. Where we are headed, stay on the same side of the machine. We're gonna get into our reverse floor lunge. When you transition to the back, I want you to take your weights with you and set your hand weights on your back platform for a little bit later. You've got 15 seconds in this micro donkey kick. Give it everything you've got. We are changing our springs. It will be 1 white spring, reverse floor lunge, left foot next to your back platform. You have 5. You have 4, 3, 2, change your springs, 1 white. Walk to the back of the machine. Right toes tuck onto the carriage wherever they're comfortable. Left foot is next to your back platform. Hips squared forward. Start to bend into your left knee, right? You sweep the arms forward. If you got it with the arms, sweep them forward. Pause, drive into your left heel, squeeze left glute, strong core, press the arms back as you lift up. Okay, so let's get the upper body involved here. Energy through the fingertips. Big hinge forward, lengthen through your back leg. Pause at the bottom, watch your left knee. Push down into the left heel, squeeze your left glute to lift you up. Any of the lunges we do at the back of the machine, super, super intense, right? So you should be feeling this right away. Couple things, if your carriage is hitting your front platform, you need to step your foot further forward. Good, let's keep it going here. We have just a couple moves left in class. Literally 3 moves after we finish this lunge, okay? Not sure why I have to sing it. Probably doesn't sound great. I hope you're blasting the tunes. In 4, let's come down into our lunge and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Wrap your left glute back. Strong core, shoulders down and back. Let's go carriage kicks. Right knee is sliding in. Right leg is lengthening back out. 15 seconds in this kick. Can you sit your left glute down and back a little further? Try not to round through the upper back. Open up your chest, breathe. You have 5 seconds. We go back to our lunge. Get the arms involved. In 3, 2, shoot the arms forward, sink it down. Lowest lunge to start. Drive through left heel, slowly lift it up. Yes, you can. Do not lock out that knee. Do not explode. Take it right back down. 20 seconds left. You have a reverse around the world. So we're gonna pick up our hand weights, have a seat on your carriage, feet hooked under your back platform. 10 seconds left in your lunge. 1 more, really good lunge. You got this. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. So have a seat at the back edge of your carriage. Hook your feet under your back platform. Pick up those hand weights you set down. Okay, arms extend out in front of heart center. You're gonna hinge back, strong glutes, strong core. We'll open one arm out to the side. Little tap, lift, come back through center. Other side. So option to add on, since we're at the back of the machine, if you like, you can extend out through the legs as you open the arm up and tap, right? And then bend through the knees, lift through the chest as you come back through center. How slow can you go? How much can you make this rotation really happen at your waistline, right? The narrowest part of your body. Let's keep it going. 15 seconds. We are coming hands to our high handlers, toes to the carriage. We are going to do a reverse dancing catfish, a little bit more through the waistline in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights down, tuck your toes to the carriage, hands to your high handlers, push down on the high handlers, lock your chest in place. From here, slowly send the legs out through center. Swivel the hips, both knees are gonna come towards one elbow, squeeze through the waistline. Lengthen out through center without letting the hips drop, and then squeeze over to the other side. Set your shoulders away from your ears. Take your eye gaze down to the floor behind your back platform. Right, and if you've got to pause to get the sweat and sunscreen out of your eye, you gotta do what you gotta do, but get back into that dancing catfish for me, friends. 15 seconds. Your finisher is on deck. We are gonna do all out push-ups, okay? So for me, I'm gonna put my knees on top of my carriage, hands to my back platform. For you, if you wanna do them on the toes and you have great form, frickin' go for it. But in 5, find your push-up position, all out push-ups to finish class. In 3, 2, 1, find the plank of choice, shoulders away from the ears. I want you to lift the space between your shoulder blades, bend through the elbows, lower down, push up. Try not to let your chest sink and your shoulder blades kind of wing together as you do these. So really important, when you're at the top of the push-up, lift the space between your shoulder blades. Try not to let it sink. Keep going with the push-ups here. These can be quick, they can be slow. You can layer in some pulses. Whatever you're doing, you have 30 seconds left in class. If your arms are starting to feel totally spent, I want you to hold the plank for a breath, maybe 2 breaths, maybe get back into those push-ups. 15 seconds to go here. We are gonna lower it down halfway in 3, 2, bring it down halfway, hold, strong core, little pulse, shoulders away from the ears. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, you are done. Sit your hips to your heels, stretch the arms forward, allow your forehead to melt. Take a deep breath in, and a full breath out, let it go. Amazing. Let's go ahead, slowly, gently come off your machine. Have a seat or come up to standing, whatever you prefer. Just turn to face me. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths together, sealing in all of that hard work. Inhale, circle sweep, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, hands come to heart. One more time, deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Great job. Thank you so much for being here.